Hi, I'm Charlotte, and welcome to Married, Single, Divorced. I'm here with my besties.
Hi, I'm Larissa, and I'm married.
And I'm Fern, happily divorced.
And by elimination, that makes me your single girl. We're bringing the group chat online and showing you behind the scenes of our very different lives.
We're confessing intimate thoughts, making jokes at our own expense, and proving life isn't all glossy Instagram feeds.
Our goal? To show the messy, funny, unfiltered side of marriage, motherhood, dating, and everything in between.
Coming up this week, do we think that emotional cheating is worse than actual cheating?
And it wasn't like I was snooping at that point. I think it was literally like hand of phone and there was like just a picture of someone's chest.
Went on an interrailing trip with middle sister and just got with everyone I could and documented it on Facebook.
Nice.
It's your world and I do just live in it sometimes.
Take my money, touch me for an hour. Oh,
Hello, welcome back.
Hi. Oh, we're somewhere new today. Look at this, different surroundings.
Mixing it up, forgot that people can watch on YouTube.
They can.
Yeah, we're back. We're at my house this week, mixing it up and cooking dinner for the girlies.
Smells great.
Yes.
I'm nasally challenged. I've got such a bad cold.
Oh.
So if anyone thinks I sound like I've... Because I am.
That's like
Whatever that noise was.
I don't know. Nasally. Grim.
So what's everyone's week look like? What's the weekly update? Anyone got anything for us?
Fern. She's giggling. Fern, go for
I think I'm just ready to tell a story.
Oh, go on.
Of me trying Hinge out again. We keep coming round.
This is brand new. You've kept this on secret.
We keep going
She's
round.
selling it. Look. No.
You may have heard it before. But it's new for our listeners. So,
Okay.
Yeah, just dabbling again.
Okay.
Match with this guy. Really good looking. Which I've then have shown you these pictures. And you're both like, that's AI.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was the fuzzy
Fuzzy background.
yeah.
Because it was the same as when you did Our Ideal Man.
Yeah.
And it was that weird, like, glistening
Yeah, the
fuzzed out
lighting.
background. So it was him. But it was like if you
Zhuzhed up.
scroll down, then obviously I didn't scroll too far. But as you then scroll down, you're like, not quite the same person as the first picture. So obviously put himself into AI. Anyway, start chatting. Tuesday, yeah, can work. Can do a Tuesday. I'm like, right, we are in. And then he just goes, can I send you a voice note? I was like, it's weird to ask.
Yeah,
because
just
you
do
can
it.
send them on the app. It's not like you have to get my number to like get WhatsApp. So I was like, odd. Anyway, so out comes this voice. Just being like, so yeah, I've not dated for a long time and I'm about to tell the reason why, and like I've got thick skin, don't worry about it. It was like, so about a year ago, I don't know how long ago it was, I was coming home from a night out and someone followed me home and they attacked me, and I'm literally like, oh, this is not funny. I was like, oh my god, how awful. And he just goes, so I don't have my top 4 front teeth. Which is not funny, like the attack, awful, but just how ironic. Do you know when you just like, I couldn't paint a sillier story for me. The person that is going on about don't have bad teeth, this, and it's like, so yeah,
I've just not got any.
well, I did
Not
start
bad
to
teeth, just not
consider,
got any.
was that okay?
I was going to
then
say,
like,
because your issue was plaque.
yeah, well,
Here,
there'll
I
be
don't
none.
There's no plaque.
So then I started Googling, like, grown man lost front teeth, because I just wanted to I couldn't picture it.
Because 4 teeth is a lot of teeth.
It's a lot of gum, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, so, anyway, that didn't come to much, but...
So what did you say after he said, I've got no...
Well, I kind of just, I don't know, because that's where I go really awkward, 'cause I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that would almost be a deal breaker, because I was like, can you send me a picture?
A really full smile, please.
Because then again, scrolling down his
Everything
Hinge page,
was-
everything's...
Yeah, closed mouth.
I would do everything within my power to have them implanted or
Yeah, he was like,
replaced
oh,
or
I've had
something.
like, quotes, but it's really expensive. I am looking to have something done. And I'm like, my dad had a denture. Is it a denture? But it was just like one tooth that was missing. It was like a little piece that you put in.
Yeah.
Like a palette thing.
Yeah. Until he then got like, a proper one where you...
Yeah.
Yeah,
screwed
same.
in,
Like, I'm not saying, but I know people that have. Mine are all my own.
I mean, my granddad's got a full set.
Oh, so is my
them out.
grandma.
But yeah, so no, it was one of those, I couldn't be like, I feel that's really rude to be like, no, sorry, I can't.
It's a no from me.
Yeah, so we talked for a bit more, but then he was going on holiday, and then, it
Fizzled.
It fizzled, and I didn't.
I think you must have known.
I mean, I would have, to be fair, if he wasn't going on holiday, I probably would have gone on a date, I think.
You just would have been staring.
I know, I'm a bit like,
You'd have had to do like a easy get out one. I mean, I don't know. He might have been fat, like he might have been really nice. Imagine I just lost top 4
You wouldn't have liked me. Had tattoos out on his knuckles.
No, absolutely not.
You've been like, fine about your teeth, but what are them tattoos?
No, I did. I mean,
that's
I did.
my Hinge attempt again, and it just like
The girl's trying. She's just...
try again next month.
I don't know. It's hard. I did download it again, but
Not giving.
I don't know if I'm really in the mood. I don't know if it's something I really want to at the moment.
Too soon.
Yeah, like I downloaded it because I was mad
Yeah.
following last week's episode.
Has anything happened since last week's episode? Or shall we fill everyone, just in case you didn't
Listen to last week's episode. Yeah, okay. Little recap. The favourite, the dancer.
The dickhead. Sorry.
I got mad.
Yeah, Fern got mad. Went for a drink with him. He was like, yeah, I want to see other people. Went on a first date with someone. I cried a lot. And I think we left it, like, I just left. I was like, I can't do this. And then I got a text from him, like 4 days later.
This is the update.
This is the update.
No, I think we left the episode that I just had a text at the end of the episode. Because I'd had it we recorded on the Friday and I got it on the Thursday night. I think we had it in the episode and I was like, there's been a text. Yeah, because I was trying to pull it up on the laptop. I got a text from him saying,
yes, yeah.
I don't want you to think I'm ghosting you. I just thought you wanted space. I'm here if you want and when, but no need to reply. It was something along those lines. I left it for a good few days. I didn't know what to say.
I think it was that, because sort of our advice to you was make sure you know what you want out of it. There's no point in just replying for the sake of replying. Like, if you are done and you're happy to like call it done, then you don't need to reply.
Because I think by the time we recorded, I was almost at peace with the fact, or the Wednesday before I got the text, like the day before, I was almost at peace with the fact that like, I'll probably never see him again. Or if I do, it'll be in a few months' time at dancing and I'll be somewhat in a space to be like, hey, how you going? But that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
but that almost opened it.
Yeah.
You're very calm with it. Very kind of measured and fine.
But that like threw me off. So I got that on the Thursday. Friday I was a bit like scattered. Had a really busy weekend, so I was like, don't have time to think about it. But it was occupying my mind. So on Monday morning,
that was the Monday morning phone call to me.
On the way to school. And I was like, work even. School, you drop your kids off at school. That's why I'm like, you know. And I was like, it's occupying my mind. So I think that almost needs to be.
Get it out there.
I think that's what I said. I was like, if it's taking up all of this, you saying it is, it is playing on my mind.
Close those loops at the moment.
I was like, just
close them
get
loops.
it done.
Aggressively close those.
Aggressively. No, at this point I was really nice. I was just like,
yeah, you were nice on Monday morning. You were like, what do you want to say? Blah, blah, blah. So I think I just sent a text being like, yeah, I'm still really overwhelmed. I can't really remember the full text. I'm really overwhelmed. I was more upset by the fact that you wanted to date other people than I thought I would be. Like, I thought I had it more under control. Yeah. What realistically do you see the future looking like? Because I have to decide if I want to be part of that or not.
Which I said, great text.
It was a really good text.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, I'd stewed on it for 4 days. And I got a reply like, I think it's a conversation better had in person. I'm not feeling great at the moment, so you'll have to wait.
I've come down sick. It will have to wait a bit. That was the word.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fern really remembers it.
yeah. I think it's awful.
So You lost your shit at that, didn't you, Fern?
Yeah. I was so mad at him because I just think he knows how upset you were.
Yeah.
You've told him in that text that you had more feelings than you thought, that you were really upset by this, and you just want some clarity. Where do you see it? Like, what do you see our future like, so that I can make a decision?
Yeah.
And I think to him, he's gone, oh my God, I don't want to not have you around. Like, I don't want it to be final, so I'm just going to stall. I just don't. I don't want to give you your answer.
Still.
Yeah, still on his terms.
he
Oh,
was
you
saying-
have to wait a bit now.
Yeah.
If you want a conversation, you have to wait.
It has to be in person, and you also have to wait. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I remember at Christmas saying that to him. I was like, it's your world and I do just live in it sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's unfair. And I was like, well, that's how it feels.
That's exactly how he's playing it. And
Yeah.
that's what annoyed me, because I was saying, you know, I'll give him his dues. Like, he has always been quite honest. Yes, he's known probably for a while that you've had more feelings than he does in the situation. But I said, like, the kindest thing now for him to do is to give you that space, to leave you alone and to let you get over him, essentially. And I feel like he's just literally gone, nah, you're coming back, and like hooked you back in.
So there's been nothing. And then you were like, you can't. You're like, fuck off. Tell him this, tell him that.
And then I was like, I don't want to. I was like, okay.
I said, I hear what you're saying. I'm probably not ballsy enough to do it.
Where's the ballsy coming from? What's ballsy about it?
I think, I'll be honest, I think getting that text almost is like a door opened again. Like,
What, him texting
Yeah.
you? So you're seeing this as an open door to still see him?
I don't, but then I'm like, I'm not sure I want to. I really don't know how I feel about it. I haven't pushed to see how he is, to see if we want to catch up, because I'm like, I don't know what I want to say. Like, I don't.
I think that is how I read it, and that's what worried me.
The
That's why she
open
got
door.
sassy.
Yeah, that it's
Yeah.
just opened the door again. For you're like, oh, can I fit back in? Like, can I make this work? And then
I think to myself, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it could go one way or the other. Like, for me, I'm probably leaning towards the side of I don't want to see him again, which is the first time.
which is, you know, it has to come from you. And
Ever?
that's why, obviously, I told you how I felt. And then I was like, I'll leave it there. Like, I'm not going to keep being like, have you texted him? Text him. Like, you have to do it on your terms and how you want to do it.
I think I just went down the lines of, fair enough, hope you're feeling better soon, let me know.
Oh, you did message back,
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
and he's not messaged. So maybe. Oh well, let's see.
He's sick. Leave him alone.
Anyway, that was my week. Other than that, I've been really tired. Boring. Larissa, give us something good. I think he's getting too much airtime.
A swim keep swimming week for me, because I've got a cold, so I just feel like I've been on the brink of it's coming. It's like brewing, and then it's erupted. It's here. The weather's been gorgeous. So I've spent a lot of time in our local park, chatting to people. Just even if they don't want to talk to me, I will talk to you. It was quite nice. Our house is stagnated.
Any reason?
Well,
Are
we saw
waiting on
Charlotte
something?
today,
Yeah, she called into work.
and Mike went over to the house this morning, and the builder wasn't there. So we were like,
Is that the first time that Mike's been there and he's like, no one's there?
so his underling was there, but not his underling, who always just seems to be sweeping. I'm like, does he build, or is he? I don't know what he is.
The fact that you're calling him an underling.
I don't know.
Well, it's because he doesn't really do much. Whenever we've been there, he's not.
His sous chef.
Yeah,
Or his KP.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. But
Sounds like more of a KP at this point. Just
Sweeping.
I don't. Well, maybe he just does that when we're there, or he needs supervision. I don't know. But
If he
Mike
needs
spoke-
supervision, then the builder needs to be there.
So when Mike was there, he's like, I had a nice chat with him, and he seems quite confident that they're going to start plastering next week. And I was like, but is all the stud work up? No. So what are you going to plaster
Friday.
on the thin air? You know, don't know.
But they could start plastering next week, and that could be Friday afternoon. And no builder works on a Friday afternoon, so like maybe
and then we'll have
Thursday.
Easter, and then it'll be kids' school holidays, so then some person will be out. Do you know what? I don't have the physical energy to be stressed about it, and And I had a massage this morning. My greasy massage hair.
I did say you got a little slick back look going on
it's just, I don't know whether it's Tiger Balm or what the hell it is, but when I came out of there just floating.
Is it like deep tissue or just a little gentle, like...
Thai oil.
I've never been for a massage.
I've once and I don't like it.
No.
Oh, I am like, take my money, touch me for an hour. Oh, it was...
People
divine.
say when it's good, it's good. I feel like I went for one once, maybe, as part of something else, and I just felt like she rubbed cream on my back for like 20 minutes, and I was like, I can't do that myself.
Yeah, I literally was just waiting for it to end. I was like, when's it
Oh,
gonna be
no.
over?
You've not been for a good one then?
Obviously not, but...
Oh, well, I'd highly recommend. It was probably a bit more heavy duty because it was Thai, and she was
I
really...
would want heavy duty, I think.
Ooh, and I could feel her getting the cricks out. I was like, ow, ow, ow. And at some points, it's like, too much. But
I think that's me. I don't then, like, even at the hairdressers, once she said to me, she went, I feel like you'd let me burn you before you tell me it's too hot. I was like, probably. I'm just like,
I'm too nice.
I was like, ow.
I'm just like, she's like, you okay? But yeah.
I'm always like, I'm head sore. I'm always like, I'd rather it be colder than too hot. I'm like, dead honest.
Yeah, no, I am. I was like, no, that's too much. No pressure there. Because she was like, where do you want me to focus on? And I was like, shoulders back. Feet. She's like, feet? I was like, yeah, I love my feet.
Oh, when I have a pedicure and she sometimes I'm like, oh, my feet are sore and I've been dancing in heels, she gives them a little rub and I'm like, oh yeah.
See, I think you get into it. It was, and what was nice, it was an unassuming. I don't often buy into like the spa, like here's the nice smellies and the polite conversation with your therapist. No, I just want to get in, get it done, get out, and I loved it. There was no like niceties. It was like, here you go, here's the room, put your bits in the basket, boom. And I think she was quite surprised how quickly I got naked. I was like, I'm ready.
Touch me.
Yeah.
I always find it funny when they're like, I'll give you some privacy. Like when you go for a wax and they're like, I'll give you some privacy.
You're
I'm
about to be up in there.
You're gonna see my arsehole in a minute. It's fine.
Or the same when you go for like your smear or anything. They're like, oh, I'll just let you take your clothes off behind the curtain. I'm like, all right. My legs.
Yeah.
How high up is my cervix?
Yeah.
Don't know. Okay. Anyway, you've enjoyed your massage.
Loved it.
Lovely
week.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty.
It's a good end to the working week, I guess.
Yeah. Right, we're dancing.
So, following on from last week, I think we delved quite deeply into relationships, situationships.
Well, I feel like it went quick because obviously we had a lot about Charlotte's situation, then it didn't leave much time. So we sort of touched on it.
We did. We touched on
men and women being friends and where that boundary might be.
And can it work? Mm-hmm. And then I just think we got to thinking, do we think, the big question, the lightning bolt question, do we think that emotional cheating is worse than actual cheating?
Okay.
Physical cheating.
By emotional cheating, what are we saying? You're texting someone a lot, or is it just that you admit to having feelings?
I think it's the feelings, like, because you can text someone a lot with a lot of vapid nothing, but if you are proclaiming feels.
Okay, so you're actually saying to this person, whether in person or over messages, like, I have feelings for you. So that's what
I would consider emotional cheating to be.
Okay. What's worse? I probably think emotional.
Yeah,
me too. Because I'm pretty sure I was physically cheated on quite often throughout my marriage, and kind of had like hints of knowing it.
Fern,
you were married for such a short period of time.
All right, you're like a solicitor. In short marriages. It was still 4 years, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I'd found a picture on a phone, and it wasn't like I was snooping at that point. I think it was literally like, hand a phone, and there was like just a picture of someone's chest, a naked woman, full boobs, and I was just a bit like,
did you guys have children at this point?
I've been pregnant.
I mean, I would not be okay with that. I don't think I'm okay with either physical or emotional, but...
And I'm not saying I was okay with it, but I think at that point you almost reason, like, that's just...
A picture.
It's just a picture. So it was almost... Is that then emotional cheating? If it was just someone that... So it was basically... He had a daughter in Spain.
Yeah.
And he would go and visit her. And I think this was like a relative of the mum.
Yeah,
or like a friend or something to do with the mum of his other daughter, and
he was just sending pictures of her boobies.
Yeah, and obviously,
as you do.
I was then a bit like, "What's this?" But I don't think I brought it up. I'm so different now.
Maybe that's why you're so ballsy with me in this message. You're like, you've got to do this, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I didn't ever say you've got to.
No,
I just expressed my feelings.
I would do. Yeah.
And I think it's that because I was such a pushover. I'm going to say it there. Like, I was such a pushover at that point that I just didn't bring that conversation up. I didn't want to have that conversation.
But
I just chose that I would live with that.
I was going to say, was it more that you weren't a pushover, but you just didn't want to live, you didn't want to pull the trigger on being
And I knew it wasn't happening like every night. You know, like it's in another country. And there was times where he then went and visited this child, but I was... I don't know.
I would have... I mean...
Yeah, I know. Like, me now, I'm like, what were you doing?
Yeah.
I can't picture being okay with it and not bringing it up and not being like, absolutely, no way, this is not okay. But at the time, it was almost like, oh, well, maybe it was an old photo. You know, like you sort of talked yourself out of things. It's clearly not happening now. I don't know. And he'd obviously spun some story about who this woman was, I think, at some point as well.
Of course he had a story.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I feel like...
Were you upset about it at the time?
It's one of these, I'm like, I think so. It must have
Because
been.
I just think...
But I wouldn't have told anyone because I think it was that feeling of knowing that no one really thought this relationship was a good thing.
Yeah.
And it was almost that evidence kept coming at me. And I'm like, well, I can't tell anyone because then they're right. And I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's so shit.
I know, but I don't know. It's maybe who I am today.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with that information. I mean, I lost my shit the other week when I thought the dancer went on a date with someone else and I was right.
But you've softened to it now, no? I feel like you're almost like the door could still be a bit open. So I feel like you're angry in that moment, same as I was. I was like, oh my God, I've seen this picture.
Yeah.
But then like, but I do want to like be with him. I love him. I married him. I'm pregnant with his kid. Like I want this to work.
She was like, not that for me.
No, but you started saying things as I'm not pregnant.
No. That was me in that moment. Whereas, say, like a week later, you're going, I was so mad in that moment.
Yeah.
I've called, well, the conversation's been had, it was true. And now I'm not really that angry with him anymore. And you're saying you're not sure. Yeah, but you're saying you're not sure and that door is there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's what I mean. It's that moment where it is this heat, like this wave comes over you of like anger and...
I guess it's knowing what it is, emotion, like, really. Like, physical cheating, you know where the line is. This has happened. Whereas emotional, it's hard to know. It's like...
I think that's the thing.
You know...
And does it
he
stop?
might not be saying, oh, I really like you, or this, that, and the other, but if someone is saying that to, like, him, that's then different.
Yeah, if someone's saying it to your partner, saying they're not cutting it off, is that just as bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then my thing with emotional cheating is that in order to get to that point, you're investing a lot of time in someone to get to the point where you've got feelings or you're sharing that space with someone. And I feel like that will be time that you could have spent with me or your children or your whatever. So it feels so much worse because it feels more invested. Whereas if it was just a throwaway one night stand, which I still would not forgive, just FYI.
Don't try, Mike.
Like the two for me, just seem and it just seems so wounding to be like know that someone would.
It's to me how people can keep it a secret almost if you're
from their partner.
Yeah. So I caught up with a
No,
friend.
Charlotte, it's just what's it? Flirting with the truth. They're not lying. Just flirting with the truth. They never asked, so I didn't tell.
True. I mean, I see what you're saying. I caught up with a friend this week, and she'd been with this guy for a couple of years. She found out he was cheating on her.
And how did she find out?
So his daughter had said, why are you chatting to this girl called X when you're with so-and-so?
So were they all together at this point? So
yeah,
your friend was
all
there,
around the dinner
her partner
table.
and her partner's daughter. What, she had his phone or?
I don't know, his daughter just was like, oh, why are you texting so-and-so when you're with...
My friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And...
Just all came out from there, or?
Yeah, and I think she said what happened is she had the phone he was using used to be her phone, and he'd plugged it into the laptop to charge it once, and it had almost like backed up to the laptop, and she'd found messages and like videos. I didn't know girls were sending it such explicit content, actually, but there you go.
What?
I mean,
just full frontal.
Oh, like, I don't even want to say it online.
I remember like, this is killing me. I'm like, what? What has she done?
So it backed up to the laptop. So at what point had she found this versus this?
He was staying with her that weekend with his daughter, because they weren't fully living together. He was staying with her that weekend with his daughter, and on the Sunday, he was dropping his daughter back off with her mother, and my friend just said, don't come back. She packed up his stuff, dropped it off at his mum's, and that was it.
Good on her.
But they did catch up for a few weeks afterwards.
Catch up, you mean?
Yeah. But then she was like, nah.
You can't, and I think that's the thing, like you want to say like you can forgive it, but then like potentially the trust is just, you actually realise that it doesn't matter what they say, their words are a bit like meaningless now. You're just like, well, I don't trust
someone
you
again. Like,
yeah.
And I couldn't, and I hold a grudge.
Oh.
So if I read that or saw something, all illusion, all trust, all whatever, gone. I just would never, I couldn't. So I'd be that person who just cut off. But then obviously you're in a very tricky situation. You know, when people are like, I'm divorced and it's really not amicable, that'd be me.
And I'd be the reason why it's not amicable.
I'd be like, go to your dad's house and drop off a shit. You know, like, I'd be like, oh, those awful. Why did that happen? I don't know why the kids did that. Why did the kids think that about you? It'd be me.
Would it?
Oh, I could not. I'd be fuming. Absolutely. You know, like when you see people like throwing stuff out windows and cutting up shirts and stuff, I could imagine. Just be so angry.
Love the drama.
Well, from very early on, me and Mike had said to each other, if we ever felt like we were in a loveless marriage or a loveless relationship where we genuinely fell out of love with each other, we'd rather be honest and sever the ties, which however painful that would be, because I don't think you'd both feel it like at the same time. Yeah. I would rather that be the case and live with the thought of, okay, it's just naturally burnt out, it's come to an end, we can't make it work, whatever, than cheating. So I just... And if you
it's hard, isn't it? Because relationships will naturally go through like ebbs and flows of like when you're feeling like really loved up and then when you're feeling a little bit more distant and but at what point do you call that and go, it's never coming back?
Well, I think you'd have to work on it. Every time I look in terms of podcasts or relationship experts...
What, you're like, look elsewhere?
No. Look at a kind of outside world of people's relationships. I think relationships take work and they need work and you need to invest time in them.
I think people don't get that anymore, though.
Yeah.
So we really do. And I think it's the point where you've gone and you've put the work in and you've done all the exercises and you've gone through that, and if it's not working, then it's not working. But I think it's quite sad when you speak to a lot of people and they're like, we'll just stay together because we've got kids. Like, well, what example are you showing to your kids that you're just in like some sort of sad, loveless marriage where both the parents are miserable?
And I say that so often if I'm ever talking to someone and they're talking about like relationship troubles, and they're like, how do you do it? How do you do it on your own? I'm like, because it is so much easier to be on my own than to have someone else that I'm having to like pander to, and like that we're not happy around each other, and then there's that resentment, and you're living in a house where these things are not happy. It's so much easier just having to rely on me and myself. Don't get me wrong, it would be easier if there's someone reliable in there. I'm not saying that being single is easier than every relationship, but yeah, the fact that if you get to a point where you just almost don't care anymore as well, I'm like,
that's sad.
That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. And I do think people around you will pick up on it, whether that's kids, family, siblings, like they can tell.
Oh, I think kids are more like aware of what's going on in a home than people realise.
Yeah. And that's for me, I'm like, my kids are so much better in the house they're in than the house they could have been in, or that they were as young children.
Yeah.
So much better.
Wild.
Let me think.
Oh no, she's got a notepad. It makes me anxious.
Okay, so maybe if we go physical, does the intent matter more than the action? So as in, the phone's backed up, you've read the messages, it's been planned. Shall I come and meet you after work? Shall we do this? As opposed to...
And it didn't happen, but there was...
I think the intent's just as bad.
It's bad, yeah, me too.
Or you've been on a night out with your pals, something's happened, you were found in a toilet by your friend's partner or whatever, and they've reported back. And
I definitely think that's not as bad, but still inexcusable. Because I feel if you're getting to that state, if you're filling a void, I know people get super drunk. Well, don't get super drunk. You know, like if you're happy in your life and in your relationship, you won't feel like would get to that point. Plus,
and even when you're drunk, like you do have, as much as you might not remember the next day, you know at the time.
Yeah. But I also would hope that people around you, if you're going out, you know, when people are like, oh, I went on a stag and everyone was just single, and it's like, no, they should also not.
Yeah, if I was out with you guys and you were with someone and something was going on with someone else, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
if I was like
Larissa's married. If we were all out, you were wasted and
flirting and all over
this
someone.
guy's like hitting on you and it's vice versa, I'd be like, whoa, this is not okay.
Let's take her away because she might be in it. Yeah. Like, I just, all of it, honestly, for me, I'm like, no, red buzzer, no. Like, but I would say the lesser of the evils is a one night, you know, like that, or not even a one night stand, but a very drunken, you're under some sort of like inebriated whatever. That is not okay, but not as bad as premeditated. Like, I've been messaging a girl for ages. We're like feeling each other out. I'm gonna hook up. You know, like, no. Oh, it makes me mad thinking about
into DMs.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I have no time for it. I'm ready to chop the clothes, honestly.
And he's not even done anything.
You're going to be the one throwing the PlayStation out the window, aren't you?
The Xbox. Yeah. I'll be smashing it with a hammer on a video. Yeah, awful. But I just don't have time for it. But I would feel the same about someone, like their loyalties to you in terms of... So not a very good example, but my middle sister, ended up meeting a girl. So they were on the same NCT baby group, and she was like, "Oh, so and so's on my group," and I was like, "Oh, so and so who kind of like semi-bullied me at uni and was like a real bitch," and she was like, "Oh yeah, but she seems really nice," and I was like, No, you know...
You're like my sister with this. You're like, no, she was a bitch once and we don't forgive.
Well, so then my eldest sister was, funny enough, she ended up marrying one of my eldest sister's best, like, good friends. Okay. And she ended up distancing herself because she was like, I know what she did to you at uni and she was a real bitch and I'm not vibing her anyway. So I'm not going to go out with her socially. It's just not. And I don't think that was just to do with me. She just didn't really get on with her. So middle sister was like, oh no, she's on my group, like I'm gonna meet up with her for coffee and see how she is. And I was like, why would you do that? Anyway, we've come full circle, and like 12 months down the line after this happened, she was like, she just ghosted me, she was a bit of a bitch. I was like, see So but I feel the same as if like
that disloyalty
there. So I don't know.
You remind me of Alex. She's exactly the same. I'm like, well, person's a person.
Yeah,
like,
I can't hold a grudge.
But
maybe I should be more. I don't know.
I think it was more that it kind of, to me, shows someone's character, that if they can be manipulative and mean and bully and do these things, like, that's maybe not a kind person.
I think it's that, isn't it? You experienced that, and as much as you're saying she did these things, you're like, well, how bad was it?
Yeah.
And like, she's not experienced that from that person.
Yeah.
Whereas it's hard to go off just like someone else's experience.
She has to live it. She's like, I have to know what I'll get to know her and then make my own judgment. So the sister was like, do we not like her? No, we don't like her. Okay. I was like, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
So, just thinking back to like, no, this is a big red cross from you, could never forgive. Yeah. Yours and Mike's relationship didn't start out super loyal, did it?
No. Well, maybe that's why I have such a clear line now. It was bad at uni.
Do we need to set the scene? Do we need to explain?
Oh, there was a lot of...
So, you guys met pretty quickly at university.
Like first term.
But started something going on.
Yeah.
There was no it wasn't committed.
No.
It wasn't like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, we set off
together.
On a messy trajectory, is what I'd say.
Okay.
I was drunk a lot of the time. He was drunk a lot of the time. There was that awkward thing the next day. We were like, oh, we're friends, but did that just happen? It was a very immature 18-year-old. What are we? Are we... But then, because Mike would never say, I want to go, like, steady with you. I know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The Sims or something.
I don't know.
Go steady with.
I don't know, or commit, or whatever.
Commit, yeah.
I would then, like, revenge go on a night out and just be, like, all over other people to be like, see what you're missing? It was not normal. But then, at the end of first year... I think the last term, Mike was like, I want you to be my girlfriend. And I was like, great, finally. So we were together, but Mike spent the summers in Canada for good 3.5 months. And he literally gave me a letter at the end of first year to be like, I love you, but I can't be with you because it's long distance and like this is for the best. And I was like, what?
So a breakup letter?
Oh no, he'd kind of said it in person, but it's cemented in words in a letter. Bear in mind, he's not a wordy boy. So this was before ChatGPT.
Yeah. Did he handwrite it?
Handwritten. Wasn't even typed.
He could be part of my secret letter writing.
He could. And I was like, what the hell? I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I did what any normal person would do.
Cried?
No, went on an interrailing trip with middle sister and just got with everyone I could and documented it on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah, revenge Larissa.
What are you missing out on?
And it was just those albums of like Prague, and I was just arms around guys, just like, wait, it just was like, what is wrong with me?
Even the messy ones.
Ones where you look awful, but it's like, there's a guy in it, we'll post it.
All very purposeful for him to see.
I was on kind of my revenge, like
cutting up the clothes here, aren't you? But you're not. You just
but there's no clothes.
Yeah. But then getting very drunk and then crying to my sister, being like, "What am I doing?" And she was like, "I don't want to be away with you when you're like this. Like, this is not fun.
I'd rather you be shitting yourself in H&M, please. Like, go back."
But then he was subtle. So he had got with a girl in Canada. And she was posting the pictures that was then, when you can see them, someone tagged in it. But he wasn't. And I was just like, you bellend.
And his wasn't as throwaway as yours, was it? It's not, but more the same person.
It was the same person, kept coming up. So I knew without knowing.
I'm goosebumpily thinking about that. It makes me feel a bit sick.
And when you're aware of the situation, it's probably clear to everyone else. Yeah. And I was like, just have the balls to say what's going on. And I did. I mean, this is awful. I did, like, say that to him, and we were about to have that. And then that same summer, he lost his uncle very suddenly. He was only 38 at the time, so it was just one of those. I was like, oh God, I need
Can't be mean.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
my gosh, that's only like a couple of years older than us.
Wow. But when we were at uni, you kind of think, oh, that's horrific, but you don't put it into perspective that that's basically like our age now, which was just horrific. So his world imploded, And I was like, I've got to rein this in. And I was so ready to just be like, this is it. And then we started in second year, and I was like, I can't...
Living together at this point.
Living together in a shared house with 8 people. And again, we got...
You have your own rooms?
We have our own rooms here. It didn't get messy straight away because I was not going on the nights out. I had a terrible time at uni, and the people we were living with I hated. So I became really insular and not part of the crowd, and I was spending a lot of time in London with my sister.
Was he loyal to you at this point, or loyal to them? You know, when you're talking loyalty, or was he a bit mixed?
He was Switzerland again. He's always Switzerland until the end of the second year. So we had a really weird on and off in second year. I was trying to find my feet. I was just hating uni. I was flip-flopping between dropping out and it ended in me being hospitalised in Bristol. And he was it wasn't until that point where I was like, okay, he's actually dependable. He was really sweet, came to stay with me every day in hospital. I was like, oh, maybe we should go out. We weren't sure. To be honest, I don't know how I got through that year because it was horrendous. And then, as you do, we booked. Michael's like, I found flights to Venice for £30. Do you want to come to Venice with me? I was like, okay. It was the most coupley, we were there taking pictures in St Mark's Square, me in these like a really pretty dress. I was just thinking, we're a couple. What is going on?
We're doing couple things.
Oh,
is this a bit like, we don't go on dates, we just go out for dinner and drinks, but we're not dating?
Savage.
Well, it's the same idea, isn't it?
But it is. There was a lot of similarities, I think, with the favourite and Mike, because he was 19, so I felt...
Oh, yeah.
And then, Michael's birthday, the girl that...
Is that when I came down to visit?
Yes.
Why would I not have come? When's his birthday?
May.
Maybe I think
I did. I can't remember who I spoke to.
I've got a feeling like there was talk of coming, but I don't know why I wouldn't have come in May.
I feel like there was talk, but basically I was like, girls.
That wasn't the year my dad died, was it? First year or second year?
Second year.
That's why I wouldn't have
come.
I just realised.
I've got it.
That'll be
I found my reason.
Found it.
The girl that he was with in the summer in Canada in first year came to Bristol.
I remember you just being like, she's coming, help, and I was like, right, I'm coming down. Yeah.
Also, can we just say she's flown from Canada?
She flew from Canada.
It's not like she's driven from Manchester down to Bristol.
That was me.
She came from Canada.
I'm coming.
Honestly, I was like, I cannot deal with this. So Fern was like, I'm coming. Another friend came for his birthday. It was the wildest experience because
wasn't the strippers?
There was
Stripper.
Wow.
Just one, but yeah,
just one.
Okay.
She was desperately trying to get with Mike. He was like, I'm not getting with anyone.
Switzerland. I've got these 2 girls fighting over me.
She was sleeping on the floor. I know, sleeping on the floor in his room. And he came and slept with me in my bed because he was drunk, and I was also, I can't deal with. He just didn't want the drama. Her best friend that came with her, she'd come with her, was like heavy with me.
Yeah.
And I was just,
I remember, you're getting in the way of them,
their chance. And I was like, I'm at uni with him, I live with it. I was just like, what do you want me to do, love? It was very like, whoa. They were there for about 4 days, I think, 5 days. It was horrendous. That didn't continue. And then, the summer of second year, he went back to Canada and got with another girl, a different girl.
Oh, Mike, player.
And then we went to Faliraki, me and Fern.
We didn't get with anyone then.
What?
You didn't get with anyone there?
No.
I was going to say, there was no revenge there.
No, I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was done. I remember so vividly, I turned up to Manchester Airport for the start of the third year university term, the beginning, because Mike was flying into Manchester. I sat in the car with him and I was like, I'm picking you up because you're flying into Manchester and I'm quite happy to drive to Bristol with you, but we're done.
Did you guys live together in third year?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
And nothing happened. Like, I was getting with other people in the house, so I was bringing people back to the house, and he was yeah. Making it really obvious. Bang! I've got someone in my room. Wasn't obvious, but so it wasn't until he then messaged his dad and stepmom and said, I've fucked it up and I really want to be with this girl, and I'd met them as well, and I don't know what to do. And then he just completely changed. It was very transparent. He was like, look, I want to be with you, and I know all this stuff has happened before, but I'm committing to you, and we're not messing around with other people. And
so there was never any cheating. It was always
we were just
a mess.
An absolute.
I can't even remember how we got on this.
I don't
but
know.
That wasn't classed as cheating for you.
Yeah, well, it was the absolute big.
It's because I was, and what I would say is, if I had my time over again, I think I would have been way more like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I was just, I think, at university you're trying to find yourself. Like, alcohol.
You're just young.
You're 18,
it's the same
19.
as, you know, what am I, 23, and I found a photo of some boobs on a phone, and I'm like, no thanks. No.
Yeah, you just don't know what you're doing.
I think you're just trying to, like, you think you want this person as well, and great that it worked out for you too. You know, that it was the right person, but
then I go back, find a laptop full of stuff. No. I'll be like, guys, get the fire ready. We're gonna burn all this. No, you're right. You're young, you're naive. You just don't know what's going on. I don't think it was as cut and dry as we are boyfriend and girlfriend, therefore this is crossing the line.
Yeah, you're still trying to navigate.
There was a lot of grey areas. It was, who knows what was going on. But yeah, I do think...
But has that sort of really drawn this line of like, I will not accept any of that?
I think the history has made my BS monitor very, very, very thin. Like, I'm just like, if I sense a little whiff of anything, I'm like, excuse me, who is this lady? And the best bit, added to our calendar last week was meeting with Joanne, but it was on our calendar, and I was like, Mike, who the fuck is Joanne? I was like, why is she on my calendar? He was like, she's the EV, the woman from the electric car charger. I was like,
okay, you can go.
Yeah, it was like Jonathan. I was like, who the fuck is Joanne? I was like, what? I'd say I'm slightly more sensitive to it.
Yeah.
But I think I'm slightly more sensitive as a person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the same across... That, I think, was my point about loyalties. I'm the same across...
Okay.
If a friend's
Boys,
a friend, I was
girl,
like, if you're going to cross me, I'll cross you hard.
Okay, don't get on the wrong side of Larissa. Okay.
Yeah. But there you go.
She's tolerating no bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
So
that took a turn.
No.
I was like, what? Okay, we've got to the point of the episode. Good shit only. This is where we share our small wins of the week. And we do have some coming from you guys as well. So I'm going to start this week.
Go on.
These are a couple from last week because I passed my exam last week, didn't
Yes.
I? Did find out passed an assignment this week.
Woo! The one you redid?
Yeah,
Nice.
63. Happy about that. Also, closing loops, as Fern says. Did my car insurance
Oh.
4 weeks early.
Oh.
Normally I leave it to the last week. The price is escalated and I'm like, what the hell have I done there? But just
Nice.
close that loop one day.
That
Got
is
it done.
amazing. I hate those jobs.
Oh yeah, you said they
You
were
don't
blue
do
jobs.
them.
No, but I have to sometimes, but that would also be a blue job.
Yeah.
Mike might dick me around, but at least he does the blue job.
Is that all your list?
I've got one more from a listener.
Oh, come on.
Bumped into her in the coffee shop the other day and she's like, girls, you're doing a service to the world. She absolutely loves it. She has sent the one of...
You mean the podcast?
Yeah.
Just loving life in general.
The episode where you talk about your mother-in-law, Larissa, she absolutely howls laughing at that. She's like, the lingerie in the bed. I know, and it's real.
I'm glad my misfortune is your fortune.
So yeah,
You may as well share it.
I don't know what she's called. I just call her Elliot's grandma. She's one of the kids' grandmas from school.
That's fine.
Cute.
But yeah,
Nice.
taking
Okay.
3 today.
So you've mentioned the good weather.
Oh yeah,
So
divine.
a day off on Tuesday. I was feeling a bit ill, like I've been a bit under the weather as well.
Maybe
Really
we've all had
snotty,
it.
just like really tired and like just feeling a bit rubbish. So I was like, I could go to the gym. I had nothing to do, which was nice. That was
Yeah.
my first good thing. And then it was dead sunny, so I just took myself on a walk. Like an hour, just walked around like through the streets.
Mental health walk.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was just the sun on my face. Put my little glasses up so I could get the sun in my eyes.
Yeah.
I need the sun
Yeah,
in my eyes,
yeah,
not
yeah.
through the glass. Yeah, so I just looked after myself. Thought, no.
Nice.
And then I've got one from a listener as well.
Go
So
for
Dan, we need to tell her off first because she's 28 and had not had a smear test yet because she'd been putting it off and just kept ignoring those letters because she was scared. So she wanted me to tell you that she had it done on Thursday and it really was fine.
Yeah, it
nothing to worry
is
about.
fine.
It's no biggie.
She was like, it was just a big clear penis that they put in me. Yeah, okay, no, I should Willie.
This has got too goody.
She said she didn't even have any cranking.
Oh,
Eh?
I don't know. They didn't have to crank
Nice.
up and she felt nothing. I was like, oh,
how are
okay.
they not cranking it?
Well, I don't know if they did or didn't.
Oh, she's just got it like
Yeah.
It was fine.
But she said it was
fine.
absolutely fine. And she's
It
now
is.
smeared.
Perfect.
Lovely. Well done, Dan. And everyone else,
Yeah,
go and get
well
your smear
done.
test done.
Yeah.
Don't put the
Yeah,
put
don't
it off.
put it off.
No.
Yeah.
Larissa?
I took both children to footy tots on Thursday and I just embraced it and let Phoebe do footy tots with the class even though she's too young and she took a penalty at the end and she absolutely smashed it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's just the fact that I was like carrying 2 of them and like doing it and I was like, nailed it.
Look at
Smashed
me
it.
doing this
Look at
parenting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, that I was dreading it going in. I was like,
Yeah.
then I came out and I was like, yeah.
Did
that's
that.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've got a video, it's so cute.
Oh,
Look.
Yeah.
right. Winner. Let us know your good shits only.
Yes, please.
GSOs.
Yeah. Send them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
And
Right.
we'll say goodbye.
Yeah, love you guys.
Bye.
Peace
Have
out.
a lovely week. Bye.